these are all the books I'm unhauling, and here is a one sentence reason on why I'm unhauling them. I just do not think this time of I just do not think this time of I just do not think this type of fantasy is for me anymore. I'm just more been okay. I said one sentence. My abusive ex-boyfriend bought this for me, and I do want to read this book, but I will buy my own copy or get it from the library if I want to read it. I'm also kind of straying away from this type of romance book. Also, the main character in this is the same name as my brother, so I just think that's a little weird. And then these are interconnected, so therefore I have to read one. I really did not enjoy this book. Also, if anyone is Team Oro, I genuinely do not understand why, and then I have no desire to continue the series, really. Again, I just do not think I am ever really going to be in the mood for this type of rom-com again, unless it's one of my favorite well-known authors. I just need more emotional romances now. This was cute at the time, but I just don't see myself rereading it ever, and it was just, nothing I really think about. Again, just seemed kind of meh. I haven't reached for this, and I've had it for like 2-3 years. Same with this, I just have so many other YA fantasy books on my shelves, and I am definitely straying away from the genre. I enjoyed this book, but I think I definitely read it at the wrong time, and I really can't see myself continuing the series, so I don't need to hold on to it. Again, I do not think this type of fantasy is for me anymore. Again, straying away from the just like YA fantasy genre. This one I do want to read, but apparently it's part of this massive universe, and there's just a ton of books before it, and so how my brain works, I have to read the other ones first, and I don't even know if it's a series I'll get to anytime soon, so I will maybe come back to this when I do read it, but we'll see. Kind of some seasonal reads. I read these, enjoyed them, but I do not think about them ever and cannot see myself rereading. Maybe one of my least favorite books I've ever read. It was The Advent, so that was fun, but that's it. The Spanish Love Deception was one of the first books I ever read from BookTok, but I really can't see myself reading these in the future, and again, I'm straying away from just rom-coms. I might keep these 3. I actually did enjoy this, and I am a Wattpad girly, so I kind of want to just keep it in support. I read the first one. I actually liked it more than I thought, so maybe I will continue. Again, I just feel like I've read 1,000 versions of this in other YA fantasy books. I don't really necessarily care or have a desire to pick this up. This was fun, and I actually do love Emma Lord, but I am out of school, so I can't really relate and or see myself rereading this because it's like new college student focused. This was a blind date with my book, and this was a blind date with a book I got, and the description sounds really good, but I just don't know if I will read it. Again, I've just had this for so long, and it really hasn't called out to me, and I just feel like I've read books like this in the past. I've had this since 2022, tried to read it once, could not get into it, and I feel like I would watch this show maybe more. I love to support indie, but this just wasn't a favorite for me, and I think someone else could love it. I DNF'd this, and honestly, it just doesn't hold the greatest memories because I bought it when I was with my ex-boyfriend, and before I bought it, he had to look through it and then proceeded to get mad at me because there was spice in this book. And then, yeah. Again, I just don't think this type of romance is for me. Another book my ex-boyfriend had to look through while I was reading it, and he did not find any spice in it, so yay for him. I just feel like I've read too many books like this and don't necessarily want to start another series like this. Oh, and this was my most recent DNF. Now I actually have to go photograph all these, so wish me luck!